Hi, it's Will from StormTheCastle.com, and I've been getting a lot of emails and comments about people interested in the anvil. A lot of people are really interested in anvil, and it's actually a very interesting thing. So I thought I'd give you just a little bit of a quick look at a blacksmith's anvil and tell you a little bit about it and the different parts of it. So here you go. There's an anvil, and let me move the camera here so you get a better look. But there are actually a couple of very important things about this that people don't know and blacksmiths, take advantage of. First of all, it's a very unusual shape. And, well, they come in a lot of different weights, sizes, of course. This one's a 300-pounder, which is on the big side of anvils. This is a big anvil. But they'll come in all different sizes and actually a lot of different shapes. But let me go over a few different things. This here is the horn of the anvil, and the reason for that is actually for shaping metal. See if you can see something like this. I could, if I had a heated up piece of metal here, I could place it on here, hammer it, and use the varying shape of this cone here to vary the curve that I make in this. And I've actually done that with some different metals. So you can see something like this. But and here is the cutting surface right here. So let's say I wanted to cut off the end of this. You wouldn't want to do it here. This is the working surface of the anvil. You wouldn't want to do it here. You want to not do any cutting on this. That's what this is for. So I can put a chisel on that, hit the chisel, and cut this off. So that's the cutting platform right there. Also, now some of the most interesting things about this anvil, about just about any anvil, are there's a couple of holes here, and people always ask what these holes are for. This first hole here is called a hardy hole, and that's a really interesting thing. And what that's for is for putting tools. So you put a tool in it like that, and now I could use that tool to do all kinds of different things. And there's a whole series of tools that you can use in this, and you actually could make up your own tools depending on what you wanted to do. With this particular bending tool, so once I've heated up this metal, then I could place this in here and then use it to make my curves. You see how that is? So if I were making something, I could actually make something like this with that, by putting in here, bending it, and curving it until I get my shape. So that's the hardy hole. And oftentimes there's some common tools, or this turning tool, and a cutting tool. And here we have another hole. It's called the pritchett hole. And this one's kind of interesting in that, let's say you wanted to punch a hole in some metal. Something like this. I wanted to punch a hole in this, so I'd use some kind of a punch, heat this metal up, and use a punch right over that hole to punch the hole into that. So that's a quick look at an anvil. And I got lots more blacksmithing videos on my YouTube channel and on my website at StormTheCastle.com. Good stuff.